my channel. I just went to Trader Joe's and spent, who's got the receipt? $356.25. I skipped an entire grocery week. I don't know how to say that. I was gonna order groceries on Monday. Today is not Monday, it's 5 days later, and I never did. So I kind of feels like I saved a whole week's worth of groceries. I just kind of scavenged around the house. Not much scavenging, I tend to overbuy. So, speaking of overbuying, let me show you everything we got at Trader Joe's. Picked up the sweet red cherries. These are actually, they're usually pretty good. The people at the register were very excited. They didn't know that they had them in yet, and they were like, oh my God. And I was like, what? That must mean they taste good, hopefully. I have a pack of blackberries here for the kids. I did the sangria tomatoes, but then I also bought a few of these little sprinkle ones, which are like the teeny tiny little baby tomatoes. So I like to take these like in the car if I'm sitting there, like to go, you know, pick up the kids, and I'll just eat them as like a little snack. You know, the cuter a vegetable is, the more likely it is that I'm gonna wanna eat it. Then we did the butternut squash zigzags. These I actually really like because there's a very small chance that if I brought an actual butternut squash into the house that I would actually eat it, like because they're kind of a pain to cook and cut and all that. So these make it way easier. I like to just season them up heftily and then throw them in the air fryer with like a little bit of spray oil or whatever. And kind of in that same vein, I really like the holiday hash that they have too. It's like a vegetable hash. So it's just butternut squash, sweet potato, red onion, celery, parsley, sage, and rosemary. It very much gives like a Thanksgiving kind of feel. And then if you use the everything but the leftovers seasoning, let me show it to you. So I doused it in this, which is the everything but the leftovers seasoning, and it's so good. I mean, I had a little bit of other stuff too while we're talking about seasoning. Picked up the pizza sprinkle seasoning blend, which supposedly is just gonna make it taste pizza-y. I don't know. Tomato powder, garlic, paprika, salt, rice concentrate, coriander, black pepper, parsley, dried basil, dried oregano. And then I got the chili lime seasoning blend as well. This is like an oldie but a goodie. I really like that one. And I also got the other one. Hang on, let me find it. Found some freaking eggs finally. A ton of them were broken, but I got some that weren't. Okay, I had to pick up the ketchup flavored sprinkle. Like, what does it even mean? It says it has tomato powder, sugar, of course, salt, vinegar powder, rice, onion powder, garlic powder. I don't know. They said use it wherever you'd think to use ketchup. Another favorite is the onion salt. That one is so good. We should have bought another one because we're about to run out, but I wasn't even thinking about it. My cramps are out of this world today, making me a moody Judy. Moving into cheese, I got 2 or 3 of these light mozzarella cheeses. These are so good. I like that they actually melt versus like the fat-free or low, like whatever. The other kind that you'd normally get. This one you get an ounce, which is a 1/4 cup. It's like 60 calories, but it actually will melt and it tastes like cheese. They don't all taste like cheese. I don't know what to say. Then I got a bag of Parmesan. And I got a bag of the light Mexican shredded cheese because normally we make pizzas and stuff. I have one of the Trader Joe's doughs in the fridge right now. Otherwise, I probably would have bought more because we use that all the time to make pizzas. You know, like the kids will make a pizza, and we literally did it last night. It was very good. And while we're talking about pizzas, these are some of our favorite pepperonis. They're so good. I don't know why. They're over there like by the pizza accoutrement they have there. So these are really good. Normally I put one in the fridge and I put one in the freezer just kind of like as backup. Plus Nala really likes taking them when they're frozen. She's nodding yes. Okay, I saw some cute little candies and there were so many cute little like Valentine's Day things. I was trying not to get all of it because we really don't need it, but I gotta get some of it. So I got these like little tiny organic teddy bears. They're super small, but they say soft and chewy gummy candies. And they're just like little, they're just little teeny tiny gummy bears. I don't know, they're cute. So I bought one for each kid or 2 for me if I decide not to share. I also got the bite-sized candy-coated milk chocolate candy. So these are kind of like M&Ms, you know what I mean? But they're not M&Ms. So I think we might be going to the movies tonight. So I wanted to like have a little snacky snack, and I think I might take these and try them. Don't rat me out. I think the last Valentine's Day thing I got was the mini heart cookies, the dark chocolate ones. Do you guys want to try these real quick?
Oh, the little pink. Yes, I do.
And I'm cool now. I can run really fast. Does YouTube like my t-shirt? It's called me.
It's so cute.
Here you go.
Well, wait, chocolates or brownies?
They're cookies, I think.
Cookies? That's even better.
You want to take one to Grandma? They're covered in dark chocolate.
They're so good. I love dark chocolate because I don't like normal chocolate.
They are good because they're a shortbread cookie. I like them.
It's giving absolutely.
You can really taste the dark chocolate. I also bought Dragons, which are like my favorite.
I've seen them like 15 times and I want to try them.
You've never had them?
No.
I love them. They're like my favorite little candy from there.
I just never asked you because I feel like you probably gonna say no. 'Cause it's...
Yeah, well, you're right. So just watch me eat one. No, you can't have any. Sling.
Oh, you can smell the cinnamon.
It's like Red Hots and jelly beans mixed in one.
Yeah, it's like if you mix Red Hots and jelly beans into one, you get Trader Joe's
Oh,
cinnamon
yeah,
rolls. We got a bunch of raw walnut halves and pieces. Not my tempo. A couple of packs of the soft and juicy mango. I really like the ones that are covered in like the sugary like chili powder blend. Those are super duper good. Again, not my tempo. Okay, I just saw this there today, the cinnamon roll drizzled granola. It looked so good. Jaden's been eating more yogurt lately, so the drizzle on it is actually yogurt flavored drizzle or whatever, but I don't know. Hey Jay, I got this for him to use on yogurt. I'm sure we could all use it, but I don't think Nala really, do you do granola, Nala? What's this? Here, give this one to your sister. It's not nasty. Why do you make that face? Well, who bites with their front teeth?
It has chocolate on it.
Who bites with their front teeth? Children who don't know how expensive it is to replace a tooth.
I don't know with my front teeth.
Cinnamon roll inspired baked oat clusters with a sweet yogurt flavored drizzle. They're not very sweet. It doesn't taste super sweet, but it does taste pretty good. Well, we got the instant boba kit. The kids really like this one. This is a brown sugar like tapioca pearl mix. It's really easy for them to do. I didn't have to show them whatever, they figured it out. It's just like a microwave thing. They add a little bit of Stoke into it normally, which is like my favorite iced coffee. I will say if you have like a local Asian market, they have like a dumb amount of boba flavors there. Like Trader Joe's just has this one, but like the Asian market near us, they have so many different flavors. They're so good and they are a little bit cheaper normally. These are good if like you have a Trader Joe's near you and you like boba. All right, then we got some onions. We got some bananas. We got a whole bunch of little mini cukes. We got the shelled edamame. So this is in the refrigerated section and these are actually so good. I used to buy them all the time for the kids and then I started getting them frozen from Costco instead. But I will say that these are still superior. These are shelled obviously, so like you're gonna eat this whole thing versus like the ones that I get from Costco are not shelled. So I mean, I will eat the whole thing, but usually we're just popping the little edamame out of it. Okay, sticking with the veggies, I got these little petite carrots. They are so good. Like these carrots taste better than regular carrots. Not the purple ones. The purple ones taste worse than regular carrots, but the other colors, and it's predominantly the other colors, they're so freaking good. I mix like ranch seasoning into Greek yogurt all the time now, and I eat just like tomatoes and cucumbers and carrots like as a little snacky snack. So freaking good. These ones in particular, but if I'm just making them on the stove like to go with dinner, because Jay really likes carrots, then I'll just mix them with some kind of broth, like vegetable broth or chicken broth or beef broth, whatever broth I got on hand. I basically boil them in the broth and then I season them up. And then at the very end, I throw in a little bit of butter, like once the broth has, you know, evaporated basically, or gone into the carrot, and they're so good. It's like a really easy way to add a nice little veggie on the side of our dinner. I also picked up this broccoli kale slaw. I don't know why. I don't love broccoli and I don't love kale, but there was something, and I hate slaw actually. So everything about this was kind of screaming, don't buy me, but I bought it anyway. I don't know why. I just love a good salad kit. Don't know that this is one, but I love a good one. I forgot about these. I also got the light string cheese because I eat string cheese like all day, every day. And then when we make the pizzas for the kids, I will do a string cheese like stuffed crust for Jay because he likes stuffed crust pizza. Let's get through the rest of our veggies here. So we got a bunch of mushrooms. Again, I just boil them and then like cook them with the broth and they're so freaking good. And then a bunch of little tiny peppers. We got a bag of mandarin oranges. We went on a Saturday and so there was an insane amount of people and I don't know why, but I feel like there's always a ton of people around the fruit. So I was just trying to get in and get out. I wanted apples and pears and some other stuff, but it wasn't in the cards for me today, which is, that's okay. Oh, I also got the peeled garlic. So I actually take these out of the packages. I'm sure that makes them go bad faster, but it also makes me use them faster. So you know, it's like a resealable bag on the outside, but on the inside, it's like a bunch of little garlic bags as well. I actually put them all into like a different resealable container, like a plastic or glass one that I have, and I use it way more quickly, and I really like having it because I prefer this to the minced garlic jar. You guys know what I'm talking about, but I'll do either or, you know what I mean? I'm not that picky. We did get a bunch of grapes. Here's hoping that these actually taste good because grapes have been super hit or miss lately and they've been mostly miss, which sucks. And then they didn't really have very many strawberries, but they had these, I think they're called pine berries. They look just like strawberries, except they are, they're called frost pine berries, winter frost pine berries. And they're just like, I don't know, do they taste the same as the other ones now? Someone used to say they tasted like pineapples. While they wash that up, I also got the jicama wraps, which they have these as like little strips. I got the jicama wraps because we were doing the raw ahi tuna tacos with like, I want to say it had mango or pineapple or something, and it was like a very citrusy taco essentially, but it was like super low carb, obviously, since jicama is it a vegetable? A vegetable? It's in like the root. It's like underground vegetable, right? Yeah. It says you can use it for quesadillas. I have never heated one up. I don't know about that, but you can use it for like a wrap or a taco or whatever, and they're pretty good. Or if you just want to eat jicama straight up, then just like lime and tajin or Valentina or something, like that's really all you need. All right, let's go through the freezer stuff so I can throw it in the freezer. We got 2 bags of the rice cauliflower stir fry. We got 2 bags of the organic super sweet cut corn. A bag of the mango chunks. These taste so good if you just kind of let them come up to temp a little bit. They're good as like a little snack. Jay loves to eat them. I also got the dark sweet pitted cherries. Those are like for smoothies or whatever. The kids like to make smoothies and stuff sometimes. And then I saw the garlic naan and I hadn't seen it recently, so I picked some of this up too because I love garlic naan and for the kids. And then I've been buying the cauliflower gnocchi, but if I'm being honest, I think it tastes really nasty and I keep making myself want to like it. But the fact of the matter is I don't like it. I haven't liked it for years and I just keep trying to make it happen and I don't know why. So instead I'm trying the outside in stuffed gnocchi. This is potato gnocchi as it should be, and it has like a tomato sauce. So this looked really good. Picked that up. Also picked up, oh, I didn't know we picked this up. This was a Lewis pick. These frozen artichoke hearts. And I saw these tapas style artichokes and they're just like grilled artichoke quarters. And the women at the checkout were like, oh, those are so good. Those are my favorite. And I was like, I love when they tell me that when I'm checking out. Like I'm already buying it, so they don't need to sell me on it, but I love when they tell me that. And then I got 2 more of these French baguettes. You guys, these are so freaking good. We put them in the air fryer, like on the bake setting for like 5 minutes, and they are the perfect size. These are frozen, okay? They're the perfect size. They're this long, so my finger's on both ends right now, and they're about that round, and they're the perfect little French baguette. Nice and crispy on the outside. They have a little bit of like softness on the inside. The kids like to eat them just with some butter, like on the side of their dinner, and it takes very little effort, and they're not gonna go bad. Versus the butter croissants, which, you know, you gotta eat them a little quicker. Trader Joe's has the best freaking like bread, like the brioche bread and the croissants. Everything tastes so good, but I didn't want to have too much of it in the house. And then I got the savory thin crackers. Normally I get these crackers as like the little tiny ones inside of a bag, but they didn't have those. I think they taste so good. They're my favorite cracker from Trader Joe's, but they also have those like ritzy kind of oh, I have some, hold on. These are so good. The golden rounds crackers, they're like Ritz crackers, but there's something a little extra special about them, and we just love them. I would have bought more, but we still have some. Silver dollar pancakes, because why the heck wouldn't it be something I put in the cart? Girl, I don't know. We got the pork pot stickers. I really like these ones. I normally buy the chicken. I get the chicken cilantro ones for myself. Kids really like the pork ones though. Speaking of which, I also picked up the potato fries. I've never bought these before, but I figured they must just taste like fries, you know what I mean? And I was getting the ketchup sprinkle, so I felt like, oh, I should buy fries so we can try this out with the ketchup sprinkle. Because if I was gonna eat ketchup, it was gonna probably be with a french fry. I also picked up the Ratatouille bites. So I don't know, somebody online said that these taste good. 4 pieces for 130 calories, 2 grams of yada, 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 whatever. I mean, a fried thing that you like reheat in the oven is usually pretty tasty. So I think I'll be fine. I think it'll taste great. And then before I left, the only thing the kids asked for was ice cream. So I got a French vanilla ice cream, mint chip ice cream. I know Trader Joe's has really fun ice cream things, but I prefer to just stick with the basics because we have a lot of other stuff that they like to mix in with their ice cream. Picked up some candied pecans. I'm gonna have people over next week, and you never know when you're gonna throw together a tray, so I like to have candied pecans on hand, but the kids will eat those as well. Oh, I forgot about this. I don't know how to say this, but it's like brie and croup? I don't know, but it's like brie inside of bread, and then it's, you know, you bake it, and Again, I'm gonna have people over, so I thought this would be a fun time to like give this a shot. I also saw someone talking about these Thai wheat noodles. Now these, I thought I was gonna find them in the refrigerator section or something, but they're actually just on the shelf. And they were so excited, they're finally back, da 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 da. And I was like, say less, I'm gonna go buy them, even though didn't necessarily have a huge interest in them because I don't exactly know how I'm going to eat them, but are you okay? But they did look pretty good. So there's 3 packages in here, and each package I believe has, wait a second, each package is 1 serving. So let me just open them to see what the package looks like. Oh, okay. They're kind of like ramen size, but they're soft because like I said, they're not like freeze dried or anything, but they're a soft noodle. I'm excited to try that. Okay, this I picked up because it looked fun and it's just a pure bourbon vanilla extract, and they had to get my ID for me to buy it. So it must really have bourbon in there. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was like, oh, a vanilla extract. I love a new vanilla extract. So I picked it up, but just be aware, you do need to be over 21 to buy that. So I got this bruschetta topping as well, or bruschetta topping. I think you're supposed to pronounce the k in there. And I don't know, I've had this plenty of times. So again, having people over, I like to have the little things. You never know what you want to make. To go along with that, I bought this glaze. It just says glaze. It doesn't say what kind of glaze it is, and there were so many people in there that I was a little stressed to try to figure it out. I guess it's a grape glaze? I don't know. I've never had that, but I love a good glaze. It always really elevates a dish. I got the crunchy chili onion. I've never actually tried this, or if I have, I don't remember doing it, so I had to go for it. So it's just like dried garlic and peppers and olive oil and obviously onion and stuff. So I don't know, people put it on everything, so I'm willing to give it a shot. I have a ton of salmon in the fridge, so I bought more capers. I'm obsessed with capers. I don't really know what they are, but I know that they are delicious. And with our pickled things, I also picked up some dill pickle spears. Nala loves this stuff, so I got her some peppered salami. She takes it for lunch all the time. I got these freeze-dried strawberries, which I love. I don't normally eat them on their own, but I like to throw them into a bowl of like Cheerios or like corn flakes, something plain Jane. This just kind of adds a little something to it, or even some Greek yogurt with like a little bit of honey or agave or something. It just gives it like a little something extra. I got world's cutest whipping cream. Look how tiny it is. I only picked it up because it's shelf stable. And usually when I need whipping cream, like I don't have it, and it would be nice to just have one on the shelf that I can keep for, you know, months and months instead of just like the 3 weeks before it expires. I got the cacio e pepe pasta sauce. I was thinking that girl, cacio e pepe. It's just like a cheesy, like peppery pasta sauce. We got some fresh raspberry preserves. I've never tried those, we'll see. And then I've been on a soup kick, and those little breads, those little frozen breads, they go so well with them. So I got the chicken soup. I thought this had pasta in it, but it doesn't have pasta in it. And then I got the minestrone soup, or minestrone soup. And then I got this one, which is new to me. It's the white bean chicken chili soup. And I don't know, they all looked good. Picked these up for the kids, PB&J snack duos. I picked up the turkey summer sausage. We've had this before too, and I can't remember if I liked it or not. So I went back for another. Hopefully I did. And then this I feel like is a play on Kodiak cakes, but it's the buttermilk protein pancake mix, and I just love the marketing of it. It's very cute, so I felt like I had to buy it. But we really like protein pancake mix in this household, so I figure somebody will end up eating that, probably me. I like to make protein pancakes like as like a little late night snack. It's kind of my jam. Lewis threw some creamy almond butter in there. I'm not a big fan of almond butter, but I think, you know, people can choose their battles. I picked up the caramelized onion dip. I have heard good things about the caramelized onion dip, so I'm excited to give this one a go. Okay, then we have the sparkling honey crisp apple juice beverage. That one is for Jaden because he really likes apple juice, so I got that for him. But then I got the lemon and strawberry apple cider vinegar one, elderberry and pomegranate apple cider vinegar beverage. And I don't know what these are gonna taste like. I know people love drinking apple cider vinegar because it's gonna, I don't know, cure you of your ailments or whatever. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but I'm here. I'm here for the gimmick. I'm here for the hype. I'm here for all of it. I got this truffly soy sauce. It's literally called truffly. I said, what is that? Soy sauce, but like kind of truffly, you know? So it has truffle and mushroom flavors in it. I thought that was fun, and we go through a lot of soy sauce and a lot of truffle flavored things, so I figured we're probably gonna like that. And then we got a peri peri sauce, which I love these. I've never had this one, but I love Nando's peri peri, and their sauces are so good there, so I'm hoping this is kind of like in that same vein. And it's only 10 calories for a teaspoon, which makes me think that I'm probably not gonna want very much, because normally if you want like more, like ranch, for instance, they don't put like the teaspoon on the back. They put like tablespoons because you normally have a lot. So since they only put teaspoon on there, I assume it's gonna be pretty flavorful and pretty potent. And then I saw white miso paste all over the freaking internet this week and I just had to go get it. I didn't even know what to do with it. But then of course, Instagram and TikTok blessed me with all kinds of different ideas. So I think I'm gonna make some egg drop soup and these like soy sauce soaked eggs. I have a lot of egg plans this week and I'm really excited about it. Okay, can you believe that's it? Finally. So that's what I got from Trader Joe's this week. Let me know if you guys like watching grocery hauls. I think they're a good time. Let me know what you've picked up or if you've tried any of these things or if you have any good ideas, because I feel like sometimes you just need to know like what to have with the caramelized onion dip, because it's not gonna go great with your favorite cracker, but it's gonna go great with your favorite whatever. Like, you never do know. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.